Good morning and welcome to our 5th Chamorro Cultural Festival here in San Diego. Today is the 29th of March, and with the many people that are present today, we are celebrating who we are as Chamorros, from the foods we prepare to eat, the dances and the songs we have ready for entertainment, and especially from the canoe that we've built. My name is Mario, and with me are my fellow Sakman team members, Tony Maguadok, and this is Joey Cepeda. Together, we are just part of the bigger crew that has really been part of the construction of this canoe. But today, we're gonna focus on a little side that's really not known about us, the crazy side. And let me explain. Back in 1995, when the Hokulea was inbound from Hawaii, I approached my fellow Pacific Islanders about building a canoe to welcome the Hokulea, the big canoe, double hull canoe that the Hawaiians built, and they're going around the world to display and share. Well, my Pacific Islander friends here in San Diego looked at me and asked me, "Are you crazy?" Well, I didn't think I was crazy, but I went ahead and pursued the dream of building a canoe. We found a tree that was scheduled to be cut down. I wanted that tree. I wanted to make a canoe out of that tree. My fellow Chamorros looked at me and said, "Are you crazy?" I didn't feel crazy, but it must be a crazy idea to pursue building a canoe that you have no experience building. Well, we did build a canoe. It's a 12-footer. When Uncle Carlos Taitano saw that canoe, that 12-footer, he believed that we could build a 40-footer, the Sakman. When he asked me, "Mario, na lalay taw tanu hatsay Sakman, ay mohon na sinagitimpoku," I looked at him and said, "Are you crazy?" I thought he was crazy, but I think he saw in me some craziness that today I'm sharing with my fellow friends, because this whole project about pursuing something from the unknown is a little bit daring and I would say crazy. Well, now that we've finished the canoe, we started in 2010 and finished it a year later. We have the canoe and it's in our background. We're very proud of this. But the question is, what do we do with the canoe? Is it built for display at events like these, or is it meant for the water? The answer is, it is meant for the water. And we are going to pursue the next step in our project, and that means to ladsak. First we hatsa, now to ladsak. Ladsak means to sail. Well, our journey, we have charted out already. We're going from San Diego, we're gonna go south 1,334 nautical miles to a place called Acapulco. Acapulco, Mexico. The reason for our stop dates back to the 1700s, the 1800s. And here it is. Many Chamorros back on the islands now have surnames like Borja, Flores, Camacho, Benito, Cepeda perhaps, and others. These folks, these names, these surnames were not existent in our census back in the 1700s. But long and behold, when ships started coming in, they called the Spanish galleon, coming into the Marianas, lo and behold, we had people with last name Borja, Flores, Cepeda, Benito, Camacho, Diaz, and all these other names. Well, where do you think they came from? They came aboard the Spanish galleons as crew members, as soldiers, even missionaries. Well, we are mestizos, so maybe perhaps, just perhaps, that those soldiers, those crew members who left Acapulco, Mexico, to embark on a journey to the Islas Marianas, just perhaps they were our great-great-grandparents. And I must trust that. So we're going to Acapulco to visit our relatives and friends there that our forefathers left behind. And then from there, we're gonna make that crazy venture back to the Islas Marianas. A total of 8,000 nautical miles. Yes, we're crazy, and I'm convinced about that. And to share with me this craziness are my friends, Tony and Joey. Tony.
Yeah, it's everybody's going to be looking at us and saying, you know, these guys are crazy. It's a long distance out in the open water on a sailboat like this, small comparative to large ships. However, our ancestors must be crazy because they got to our island. So yeah,
Here.
absolutely, I think we are partly crazy.
It's part in our genes now, and Joey would attest to that. Joey, how crazy are you?
I guess I'm one of those people that thought Mario was crazy when I heard about this project. I had just moved from Guam back to San Diego. Well, luckily I was invited to the blessing ceremony of the log that came in that was going to be the canoe. There was a 125-foot log, and I thought, yep, he's crazy. But after that ceremony and talking to this guy, I thought, wow, that's a good crazy. To actually come back to our culture and go back 260 years ago when these were destroyed. And so finally I said, you know what? I want to be part of that craziness. And now, when people come up to us and say you're crazy, we say thank you. We are crazy. Because we love our island. And we put our heart and soul into this because of this man, Mario. And so, if you want to call us crazy because we like it.
And maybe we should get a crazy club going, you know?
There you go.
If you're crazy, come join us because you need that much craziness, maybe that much more, to get involved and to believe in such a venture that hasn't been done yet. We are crazy.
Yeah.
I'm crazy, you're crazy, Tony's crazy.
Tony.
We are crazy.
Yeah, so, you know, since we're all crazy, we're inviting you to come down, embrace this Sakman, embrace a part of our culture. This is Chamorro. Ita man Chamorro. Todo it Chamorro desde Guam para Hulo e mas kilo na isla. Que tanota, pues ti tauto saipa na ti tauto tinia na ti tauto lutao, ti tauto guamawa, Chamorro how. Estige sa Santa Chamorro. This is our vessel.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you've just witnessed today, and I say witness, is just an ounce of our craziness, but also just a small sample of what we are all about. We are all about canoes. We can share with you a lot more. So come, join us with this crazy adventure, learn more about our culture from the wood that we have, the canoe. Yeah, we can dance, we can eat spam and everything. That's not culture. This canoe is our culture. It's a crazy culture, but I tell you what, we love it.
Absolutely.
This is Mario and the Sakman team welcoming you to our festival again and hoping that you investigate more on who you are as Chamorro. We'll be happy to share that with you. Si Diyos Masi.
And in closing, this is our shout out.
Hunggan! Hunggan! Hunggan magahit!
Sakman Chamorro.
Sakman Chamorro!
Sakman Chamorro.
Oh, Dave said they're crazy.